I'm Richard Stephenson. I'm the Chief Executive of YUDU Media, and in this short video I'm going to show you some of the latest features that we've released in November. I'm going to start with this magazine, Runway magazine, and this is asking me for my information. The publisher has the ability to define 5 fields, ask whatever question they want of the reader, but the reader has the option of whether to complete or not. So this is voluntary, and the privacy policy here relates to the publisher's privacy policy. In this case, I'm not going to go and register. It's going to ask me again later, but now let's have a look at the My Edition screen, and let's look at this particular publication. Well, this publication here is a fashion magazine, and in there may well be advertisements or other pictures that you wish to display. So what we have first is a slideshow, and if I click on this one, you'll see what I mean. And here we have the glasses in much better detail, plus a caption underneath. We can move the slideshow. We can double tap to bring out and look at the detail in a greater way. And we can move through the slideshow, and each time the caption appears. So it's a very good way of extending the content that you have on the page. I'll give you another example of a slideshow. In this case, it's more fashion-related items. So this is obviously men's fashion. Double tap, brings it up. Very crisp, very nice quality images. And bring that one to the front. And down the bottom here, you have a little link to say how many slides there are, and you can click those to move through the slideshow. So that's slideshows. Now I'd like to take you through to the way in which we can access the web. Now, with the app, we can get much more powerful if we're using the web tools. So if I click on a link, and not the icons, it will open up now this website, which will give me further information. But I can always return to the edition just by clicking this way. So that means that we don't lose the reader to the web, we keep them there. And so this could be, these are my thumbnails, I can choose another one here, for example, and choose another link, and that will take me to here. The user can exit to the web if they wish to exit, using this button on the top right-hand side. But most of the time you can do everything within the browser, inside the edition, and I'm back to the edition. So let's have a look at another feature here, which is specific to YUDU, is that here we have a double page spread. Now we're giving the user the option now of selecting to see just the full width screen. And that means that the user can make one scroll, and as they tap to the next page, it goes to the top of the next page. What that means is that you can use very much the same fonts as you would have in the printed version, but the reader gets the ability to read it properly. Now you still retain the ability to zoom in the YUDU zoom, which takes you to vector text, so it's not a JPEG, so it's not pixelating when you zoom up. And therefore we're giving the reader the experience, and the reader can actually go back and move to the double page mode, which is pretty useful for scrolling through. And what we are doing is allowing the user to have even more controls, if they wish to do so, by having them the ability to change their reading mode in the settings. So in this case, this is Runway Development in the settings screen, and in the page mode, you can have it so that it will rotate on when you turn the page to a single page and double page spread, or just stay in the single page mode or double page mode. And in this particular area, in landscape, you can say, I want it to fit the screen or show the entire page. So by doing so, we're giving the users a lot more options. So let's just go back and look at the edition, and I'll show you how it looks in landscape format when we rotate. So if we're reloading back into the edition, it's again asking me for my information, and I'm still saying no. And now in this case, I will then put it into the portrait mode, and everything operates as normal. When I rotate it again, then it will go to double page spread. But I can now select to go into this mode. So I can then read it in more detail. So there's a lot of versatility, a lot of changes that are very user-centric, which we think will be very appealing, and we believe that these features will provide the readers of the magazines with more flexibility and the ability for magazine producers to use very much their existing assets and to not run too many additional costs in making the magazines much more special for this iPad. By having the slideshows and combining that with the features that we've seen before, such as the use of video, which can be either triggered off the page or fired, we enhance the magazine, enhance the user experience. And by having the ability to access the web through the in-app browsing technique we've shown, it means that we can use the flexibility of the website combined with the app to give a very powerful solution for publishers.